So we're here today at Stoke City Football Club, who we've been working very closely with since 2011 when we agreed a partner club relationship. We were brought in initially on the recommendation of first team manager Tony Pulis, really with the aim of providing the club with a long-term development programme that will over time consistently produce a bigger pool of players that have the attributes to play first team football, whether that be in the Premier League or in Europe, where the club have done so well for the first time this season.
It's a system that not only improves the players' techniques, but you have to think as well. You know, it makes you think, it makes you concentrate on the movement as well as the ball control. And as a young lad, or young coach, sorry, you know, I got to know about Coerver, got to know about his work, and I think it's really improved people. The game has progressed so much, and teams are now so organised that you need leg beaters. You need people to take people out of the game a lot of the times to get the opportunity and chances to score. And that will never change. And this, if it's an improvement, and it is an improvement, with players' technical ability, and especially in one-on-one situations, you know, we will want it, and you know, we're desperate. That's why, like I say at the beginning, I've tried to get it implemented in, because I think it's a way to teach players to, you know, to take people out of the game, especially in one-on-one situations. It's a great tool to use, and it's an interesting one, and something that stimulates the mind. And I think the different drills that you can do can be implemented also in the shape and the pattern that you decide to play with on a Saturday. So again, you know, I don't think that it would do any harm, the first team doing it and working on it.
It's not only the younger players at the club that we're working with. I've worked with the first team squad this morning to prepare them for the session that you can see behind me. I use Coerver Ball Mastery as part of the warm-up. This type of work is really fantastic for developing your touch. No matter the level you play at, your touch can never be good enough. The gaffer's a believer in this type of work, and it's fantastic that we have this opportunity to work with the top quality professional players we have here at Stoke. This also includes record signing Peter Crouch, who was part of the Coerver programme as a young player. Yeah, I did Coerver when I was a kid. You know, it was extremely beneficial for me and enjoyable. I think that was the main thing, and you know, I think it was fantastic to help you know, practice the skills and ability that you need when you're a professional player. Yeah, I think when you're a kid, the most important thing is you know, ability, technical ability. You know, your first touch, skills. You know, with Coerver, you know, when I was there, everyone was, you know, every player had a ball, and it was all about, you know, getting your touch right and you know, improving the basic skills of the game really. And then obviously the team shape and everything else comes, you know, later on in life. But certainly the foundation is, you know, what Coerver was based on, in, you know, my opinion, was just skills and technique, and that's what you need, you know, to play at the highest level. So the Partner Club programme that we provide here for Stoke City covers 4 areas, the first being specialist technical coaching for the players. Part of my role here at the club is to work on a weekly basis with players through the various age groups in the academy. This is predominantly with the under 9 to under 12 age groups, where we are focusing on the players becoming masters of the ball and developing their core technical skills to a level where they're able to consistently use these skills effectively at game speed and also under game pressure from opponents. We want our young players here at Stoke to have a precise first touch, be able to run with the ball, be able to dominate in 1v1 situations, and also be able to strike the ball cleanly, all with both feet, which will give the players many more options during gameplay. The second area in which we provide expertise to the club is coach education. We've delivered an intensive programme this season for the coaching staff at the club. Coerver is central to the new club philosophy throughout the academy programme, from under 9 right through to under 16, and is integrated into every session. The real idea behind our coach education programme here at Stoke is to supplement the knowledge of the excellent staff we have here at the club, which includes a number of ex-professional players.
As a coach, you've got to always be looking to learn, and these sessions have certainly helped all the academy coaches to learn and move forward in what they're doing and the sort of philosophy that Stoke City want to adhere to. What's happened over the last, say, 2 or 3 years is that Stoke City Football Club have said, look, we want to work at progressing the academy. We want to produce players. And with that, we've put little structures in place, and within that structure is Coerver. And they're inherent in how Stoke want to move forward. So I think it's an important statement that the club are making.
I think it's Obviously, at the moment, we're in the infancy in a large extent of the academy at Stoke City, and I think there's no two ways about it. It's an exciting time now. The relationship we've got with Coerver is absolutely magnificent because it's a tried and tested formula to producing technically good players. Now, as a club, we've bought into that from top to bottom. So when Tony Pulis initially sort of recommended Coerver as a tool for the academy to use, that says everything it needs to say.
The third area of expertise is session planning. We've helped to construct a new coaching syllabus here at the club, which has involved developing an age-specific drill library which integrates into the season's coaching programme. The fourth area in which we provide support for the club is the home study website. The idea behind the website is to supplement the development of the players and the coaches at the club. We need to give the players every chance possible to improve their skills, and this innovative website gives each player and coach access to a video library of skills that the players can work on at home and the coaches can introduce to their sessions.
We think Coerver have brought an awful lot of value to the programme that we already had in place in Stoke, but we felt, you know, that the programme that we've intertwined with the Coerver programme is working magnificently well. It's structured it in a better way, it's providing CPD for all the coaches, and we're delighted with the progress that we're making. We think it's important that the technical programme has a direction. It links to the philosophy that the club want and the direction that they want it to take. So we feel it pulls all that in line together. In terms of the coach programme, we feel it's vital that all the coaches are singing off the same hymn sheet, so to speak, so that there's a clear way of how we want things done, how we want things delivered. The club have made a significant investment over the last few years into the academy. It's brilliant to see how serious we are as a football club now in terms of long-term player development and pushing players through into the first team. The Coerver programme is helping us massively with that. In terms of the technical development and the competencies that the players need to play at the top level. We're delighted with the partnership that's in place and helping players to achieve their aim of making it into a professional footballer.
Yeah, he's starting to do it quite a lot now. Obviously his confidence is increasing. Some of the games he's been playing recently against like Man United, Nottingham Forest, Man City, he's growing in confidence, so he's starting to do the skills in the matches.
They played Notts Forest at the weekend on Sunday, and he used a couple of them on Sunday in a game, a couple of step overs, the drag push, which he quite likes, and yeah, he has used them quite a few now in a couple of games that I've seen him play. So, and it's nice to see that, and he's got the confidence to do that in game.
Well, it helps me now with my first touch, and I've got now the confidence to use the skills from Coerver to go and attack and get a shot off on goal.
Well, when I used to win the ball, when a midfielder came back and then I used to win the ball, I used to always pass it, but now I have the confidence to actually run and take on a player and then maybe then pass it, so then it's easier for the attacker to go.
The club have a long-term vision to make Stoke City one of the leading academies in the country. We're delighted that the club have been granted Category 1 Academy status under the Elite Player Performance Plan, and we at Coerver are providing expertise to help turn Stoke City's long-term vision for player and coach development into a reality through our Partner Club programme.